Both Carson Hocevar and Jason Feger have now released statements as to what happened on the track during the Castrol Gateway Dirt Nationals out there in St. Louis in the Dome. If you don't know what happened, Feger was in the lead in this number 25 car with the dice on the side, and Carson Hocevar is in that number 42 black and white car in the middle of the screen there. And during a restart, Feger looks like he didn't get a good jump. He pinched Hocevar down against the wall. Hocevar had nowhere to go. His left front tire is in the wall. His right front tire ends up clipping Feger's left rear. It causes him to have a flat. A caution comes out due to the stack up. And as Hocevar is going into the garage area, Feger accelerates into the side of his car and into his cockpit, tearing up all of Hocevar's sheet metal. Fortunately, the frame is really strong and protected Hocevar from contact from Feger's car. And now we have them commenting on exactly what went down. But first, before we get into their comments, let's show you exactly what happened. Before we get to that, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here on John Trent Racing. So here is the initial wreck. Let's take a look at this here. Like I said, Feger in the 25, Hocevar on the 42, green stump. Feger kind of chops down. Hocevar is there, nowhere to go. Feger's left front tire is cut, and Hocevar is clearly has suspension damage, can't turn that car left, and then the caution comes out. But it looked like, obviously, Hocevar had nowhere to go. Let's take a look at it again. Here we go. They're coming to the green. Hocevar kind of does inch a little bit there. He gets on a little bit of the inside, and then Feger just kind of doesn't go and then chops down, and Hocevar really had nowhere to go. Maybe Harrison in the 24 maybe gave Feger a little bump, getting him a little bit sideways, causing him to chop down there. Kind of hard to tell. Definitely looks like a racing deal, but Feger was not happy about it because this is what happened just a few moments later after the yellow flag had come out. He obviously, you can see there, has that left rear flat tire. And then as Hocevar comes below him and passes him to go into the garage area for repairs, Feger accelerates right into his cockpit. Let's take a look at this. There's Hocevar there, and the 42 going underneath of him. Feger then speeds up, and bam, right into Hocevar's cockpit there. Fortunately, the frame protects him pretty well, but just absolutely uncalled for behavior there from Jason Feger. We did get some commentary from Carson Hocevar and Jason Feger about what happened. Let's listen to what Carson Hocevar had to say first. This is over at Flow Racing over on X. Let's take a listen.
Well, first I wasn't really sure. I'm still new to this Delaware double. I think that's what it's called, right? I'm still new to all this. I haven't been in a dirt late model in 8 months. I knew the bottom was really cleaned off, and I figured I could kind of poke to his left rear. I don't know if that's wrong. I see a lot of guys kind of poke their left rear right. I kind of watch dirt late models a lot, and I have a big passion for it. So I tried to poke my left rear, just kind of the bottom, just where it was clean, and hit the inside wall and like instantly checked up as quick as I could. But then his left rear, I think, was flat right away. So I apologize to them, right, if I did something wrong. A couple officials came over and said they didn't see anything, but I don't know. There's still part to blame, right? There's two parties, right? I could have got a little bit more room, but there's no spotters either, so he doesn't know I'm there, right? So just kind of a tough deal. The retaliation after is it's a little much, just in the fact like he like landed at my helmet, right? Like it was really high on the. If I had my hand out or anything, that almost takes your hand off, right? So that's a bit much, maybe a dude next time, hit me in the back, not go for my head. But no, I just kind of looked at the replay a little bit, and I was probably a little further than I wanted to be, but at the same time, all I cared about was running second or third, but just kind of a bummer that we're both out of it.
So that is what Carson Hocevar had to say there. He also did post this, similar to what he said onto X. He said, "I'm still new to this type of restarts, so if I did something wrong, I apologize, but was as low as I could go. Fourth to second, battling for lead in heat, though. 8 months, cold turkey, so cars quick at least." So very similar comments there. Let's go back and listen to what Jason Feger had to say regarding it, regarding the incident. Let's take a listen.
I mean, I don't know that I was really that angry. It's just if I'm not going to finish, you're not going to finish. You know, it's just a dumb bonehead move. We're both in pretty much in transfer spot. We're one lap into the race, and I don't know. He just ran up over my left rear on the start and gave me a flat tire, so I knew I was done. And I figured if he took me out, I was going to make sure he didn't finish too. So I really hate doing that. I mean, I know fans get excited, but that's not how we're supposed to race. I mean, I want to put on a show, but not like that. And it sucks for my sponsors, my crew. We've been busting our butts, and we got a really good car. We've had a great year, and you know, I think we were putting ourselves in a position to have a great night, and now we got a long weekend ahead of us and a lot of work to do, but we're just going to keep digging and hopefully still make it happen anyway.
You plan to go talk to him at all?
I mean, there's nothing to really say, I don't think. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I guess I get my mind, we're even now, so he probably feels the same way. I mean, he knows he screwed up, I'm sure, so that's just part of racing, you know?
So that is what Jason Feger had to say, saying that Carson Hocevar is at fault. I disagree. I don't really think Hocevar did anything wrong there. He didn't really have anywhere to go. You can see in that replay that his left front is in the wall. Crusher's in the wall. He talked about that, his nose being bent in there. So it just I really don't know where Fager's coming from. Obviously, sure, Hocevar did cut down his left rear tire, but the fact that he decided to just try and go for Hocevar's head, run right into the cockpit, and to ensure that he wouldn't finish the race because of a racing incident deal, just seems a little ridiculous to me. I don't know if he's watched the replay or not, but maybe he should watch the replay because he just seems to be completely off kilter there as to what exactly happened. But those are my thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you guys think about this. What do you make of what Carson Hocevar had to say? And what do you think about what Jason Feger had to say following the wreck and the retaliation? Let me know in the comments below.